White eSports Truck Series, and this long green flag run prevents people from getting a lap back like myself, but this is a great show.
What it comes down to is, well, Robert, in the long run on these things, especially when the track gets rubbered in and we get cool temps, the grip just becomes great with these guys, and they get faster times for a longer time. As we see right now, our leader out front, the 57, didn't use a lot of it up. We're going to see if he slows down here in the long run. They'll come across the stripe this time to complete lap 149. 167 is the length we want to go to. But between the top two, has the 57 of Maines has gotten way out front. Now they're separated by at least 8 truck lengths going down into turn 2. Maines out front looking to put that 54, by the way, of Chris Baines, by the way. He is in 9th place. Going to go a lap down. They go down the back chute, and now the 57 is hunting down the 54 to put only 8 trucks going to be on the lead lap. 57 to the inside of the 54, and that'll take it to stripe. Still able to give Baines one more lap on the lead lap there, just a nose ahead of him. The leader goes around to the bottom side, gives the advantage right now to the 57. The 04 still using the same line, and again, 8 truck lengths separate the top two. We'll run down one more time your top 10 here at the Speedway with just under 25 laps to go. Garrett Maines, again, great battle between the 04 of Matthew Lee, who is in second place in the 04 machine. Derek Mullins in the third place right now, 8.5 seconds back from the leader. So again, pit strategy was involved, but again, putting these guys back because of the long green flag runs. The number 9 of Bray LaBeouf in the 4th place position. Michael McKinnon in the 5th place with the number 13 machine. Fought his way up from the tail end for the top 5 right now on this run. Austin McKinnon in 87, pitted early. Great strategy to take and do. But again, his tires are wore a little bit compared to leaders. Again, pitted 8 laps leader. Number 7th position, the 5 of Mark Truxell, was able to stay on the lead lap. Of course, the number 8 position, Jason Maines there, the last truck on the lead lap. And it'll go down to the number 9th position, the 54 of Chris Baines, who just got put down, as well as the 46 of Mike Adamson, rounding out your top 10.
And in 11th, we've got Steve up front, who's definitely a lap down in the number 11. Behind him, we have Jason Keffer in the 33. He's in the 12th position. These guys are just putting on a show here. 13th, looks like we got Jeremy Crandall. Jeremy has been putting on a show. He's been doing the same strategy we know Jeremy Crandall for. You drive it to the end of the tank. You hope for the caution. He's still going to have a great finish here, Ray. Jeremy Crandall will. Nicholas Sacco, I'm wondering if he's saving something here in the 14th position, but he's a lap down as well. I'm a little bit surprised, Ray, because Nicholas Sacco has won a lot of races here. In 15th, we got the 111 of Brandon Hughes. He's having a good run. In 16th, we got the 28 of Garrett Vesley. We haven't talked about him much, but he's having a good run tonight as well. First truck, 2 laps down.
Rounding out your top 20, 17 of Christopher Toppings there in the number 4 machine. Derek Fulton, by the way, did get back up to the top 10, unfortunately running 18th at this time. 19th in the 37 of Raul Meza, and that changes to the Michael Clary machine, the number 70, rounding out your top 20. By the way, one of the things we talked about earlier, the number 5 of Mark Truxell, who was in the 8th position, was the last truck on the lead lap. No longer. They just put him a lap down. At the same time, they're going to put position 7 of Jason Maines a lap down. That's the father and son team. But Garrett isn't taking and giving any chances. He's being chased down by the 04 of Matthew Lee. Lap 156 is what we're on right now. Let's see, 12 laps to go this time around. And I'm going to watch that 4 of Matthew Lee. We're going to see if he pounces here within the last 10 laps. I think it's going to happen.
Yes, Ray, I'm just curious. I think you mentioned Garrett Maines was 1 lap down, just 1 lap down. Wasn't he in the top 3 or 4 earlier in this race?
Garrett Maines right now, I know you're driving, I know you're our in-race reporter. Garrett Maines is our leader, by the way. Matthew Lee in 2nd. Jason Maines, who is in the 43 machine, is in 7th. They just put him a lap down. Only 6 trucks remain on the lead lap right now, Robert.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Jason Maines could be the father. Who knows? But he was racing up front. He was on the lead lap, top 5 positions. That just gives you an idea, fans, of what you're watching here. You're watching some incredible racing. Garrett Maines, I did get him wrong a second ago, Ray. Thank you. He is the number 16th in the world iRacing driver. And if you want to see some great racing, obviously his father did a great job keeping up for a long time. But we'll have to see if Lee can catch him and pass him at the end of the race.
And here we go, lap 158, 10 laps to go. We're going to watch the leaders here a little bit from here on out because Lee has the opportunity to win this thing. Garrett Maines in the 57 out front. And Lee is going to take a little bit of a higher side here as we go down through turn 4. 9 laps at the stripe to go. Nobody ahead of him. Open track ahead of him quite a while. All the way down into turn 1 and beyond, actually. Looks like the 87 is down there into turn 2. That's going to be the next truck to be put a lap down if they get to him. That is the Austin McKinnon machine, the 87, in 6th place. Again, last truck on the lead lap. These two are just that fast. Right now, keep an eye on that 04. Matthew Lee down the backstretch. They'll go. 2 trucks separate the top 2. Down through turn 3, they'll go to turn 4. Lap 159 here, lap 160 as they hit the stripe. 8 laps to go this time around, and we did get a little closer with that 04 Matthew Lee. Lee knows it's go time, and he is right there to take over the top spot if he can get by the 57 of Garrett Maines. Garrett Maines did the same thing to him earlier about 15 laps ago. Was able to take over that top spot. Big old challenge there. Go for the lead as we go down the backstretch. Into turn 3, half the truck length, separates the top 2.
Hopefully there, Ray, Lee has saved a little bit of tire, and he will be able to make a serious run, and these drivers can race side by side for these last 5 or 6 laps. That'd be a great show.
Lap 161, 7 to go right now. Down in turn 1, we're going to count them down every time and see if we can get some good action out of the top 2, which we had earlier. To the bottom side, Matthew Lee. He gains back up to the rear decklet of the 57. Down the backstretch, so go. Into turn 3, just about touch. He will hit him into turn 3. Knocks the 57 high, gives him a little chrome bumper, and the 57 will come down behind the 04 to the bottom side, looking for the crossover. The 57 will try for it, but not just yet. Maines to the rear bumper, Maines to the rear bumper, down into turn 1. Maines right now trying to get to that top spot. 1 truck length back. He's going to arc it to the bottom side. And I'm going to repeat exactly what our producer said of Mike D'Amico. It's all about the Benjamins right now, baby. $200 to the winner, and these guys are going to play it out. And if you pick one of these top 2 to win, you get a pizza, and that's on the line too here in YouTube in the chat. 162 is where we're at right now. We're going to hit 1 lap 63 at the line. 5 laps to go as we come down to the stripe. Matthew Lee has the lead going down to turn 1. Mullins looking to the low side again. Shortening up, half a truck length back. He's going to try it again down through turn 2. Actually, with that being said, 04 Lee will take and stretch that out. 1 truck length back down the back stretch. They'll come. 57 of Maines losing a little bit of ground. 1.5 now separates the top 2. I'm going to keep repeating that until you see exactly where Maines is going to be. Maines tried to fight back hard 20 laps ago to get to that lead, and he exactly did that. Lee took and take his time, saved the tires, fought in the draft, and able to take it over about 3 laps ago. 4 laps to go now down into turn 1. 4 truck lengths separate the top 2, and it looks like Maines losing ground to the 04 in these closing laps of the race. Maines trying to hold on to the 2nd place spot. No challenge from him. Ahead of them, the 87 of McKinnon. McKinnon in the 6th place spot. He is the last truck on the lead lap. And if anything has to do with it with our leaders, it's going to be a top 5 on the lead lap by the time things are said and done. Green flag's been out for quite a while. These guys are a little bit tired with their tires, but able to hold on to it. 5 truck lengths separate the top 2. Lap 165, 3 to go here as we come around turn 1. 87 going a lap down. Again, now only 5 guys on the lead lap. That's the 87 lost to McKinnon in the 6th place. Able to hold on for a good points night, but again, putting him a lap down with these fast trucks ahead. Lee biding his time again, doing the same line every lap. That's what you've got to do. Consistency pays off during one of these races, and he's doing a fantastic job. 2 fingers in the air, single popsicle sticks, 2 laps to go here at the line. Really high arc right now for the 04. He's got enough to save the tires to the end. That'll give the advantage of the 57 on the bottom to close it up to 4 truck lengths. Down the backstretch, they'll come off of turn 2. 57 losing a little bit more ground right now. 5 truck lengths back to the 2nd place position of Garrett Maines.
They're going to run into some lap traffic right here, Ray. It's going to be very exciting to see what happens here. I'm going to get out of the way.
Mr. McFarland just ahead of them, and that's 01 General Lee, Abruzzi Raceware Machines. Last lap, white flag is in the air, and 4 truck lengths separate the top 2. Make it 3 right now. The 57 of Maines has got a shot coming down into turn 1. Still 3 apart coming out of turn 2. Lap traffic ahead. That is the 33 of Kempert and the 01 of Robert McFarland. They'll split up to the high and low side right now, about 5 truck lengths back. McFarland backing off, allowing these guys to pass him. The 57, one last chance, goes to the low side. Kepper's going to hold him up for lap traffic there. Down in turn 4, right to the tail, and he goes. The 57 tries to the inside, almost 3 wide, but your winner tonight at Texas Motor Speedway, the 04 of Matthew Lee. Stand by for your winner of tonight's pizza. Right now, Matthew Lee was the winner. If you pick the 04 to win, we're going to hopefully out of a hat pull your name and see who the winner is of our Domino's free pizza this evening. Matthew Lee doing a great job, by the way, towards the end to pull off this win tonight, putting everybody but the top 5 a lap down.
Yeah, Ray, that was one of the greatest finishes. I will go over the rundown of the top field here in just a minute, unless we want to do a quick commercial break.
We got commercials, Mike. If we do, we'll go for one more break here real quick. We'll do one more small commercial break. Be back here with your rundown as well as the top 3. Again, here at Texas Motor Speedway tonight, your winner, the 04 of Matthew Lee. Back here at Texas Motor Speedway for an exciting finish with the 04 and the 57 of Garrett Maines, as well as your top 3, Derek Mullins. So here's what we're going to do, by the way. We'll run down this whole field and where your favorite driver finished. By the way, our winner of tonight's Domino's Pizza from courtesy of Max Speed TV, Michelle Eisenhower. I'm wondering if, by the way, she's any relation to Jason Eisenhower, one of the guys on iRacing. But regardless, Michelle Eisenhower, stand by. We'll see if we can get a hold of you and get your certificate out to you. Okay, your top 10 as we go down through. Matthew Lee, obviously our winner in the 04 machine this evening. Garrett Maines in the second place spot. Derek Mullins takes over your top podium finish in third. Ray LeBook, great run back for a top 5 in your 4th place position. Michael McKinnon in the 13th and 5th. Austin McKinnon in 6th place. First truck a lap down. That's how long green flags run tonight. 7th place, Jason Maines in the 43 machine. 8th place, Mark Truxell. And the number 5, Chris Baines in the 54. And Jeremy Crandall will round out your top 10. 11th place, the 11 of Steve Font. Great run by him tonight. Michael Adamson in the 12th place position. Braden Hughes in the 13th. Nicholas Sacco fighting his way back up from 20th for a 14th place finish. Jason Kepper in the 33. Usually in the top 10 tonight. 15 is where he'll round out tonight in the 33 machine. Garrett Belzy will take and get the 16th place. Derek Fulton in the 17th. Christopher Toppings in the 18th. Michael Clary in the 19th. Rounding out your top 20 right now will be Andrew Hurley. Robert McFarland, our in-race reporter in the 01 machine, taking your 21st place home. Ashley Dodson in the 22nd. Brandon Bullock in 23rd. Raul Meza in the 24th. Gene Roguski in the 25th machine. Joshua Way, our host, which we're glad to take and have him here tonight after what happened earlier in the 26th machine. Matt Perry in the 27th position will round out there. Mitch Wood in the 28th and Eric Zimmerman in the 29th machine. Now we're going to take a poll up everybody we can from the top 3 for tonight's interviews. Again, we're going to start off with Mr. Derek Mullins. We'll get him in here for a talk. Derek Mullins in the number 2 machine, third tonight. Great run tonight, by the way. Even though you weren't up with the leaders all very long, about 8 seconds back, still taking home a podium finish, man. Long green flag runs tonight.
Yeah, thank you. It was a great run. I'd like to thank all the fans watching and Josh White for putting on a great league. I don't know what happened to that one pit stop there. I guess I lost touch with the leaders and pitted too late, but all in all, it was a great third place finish.
As I was watching that, I seen the leader of Matthew Lee go in, and then another lap later, Garrett Maines, and I think you were down about 3 or 4 laps before you took those fresh tires, and those guys just kind of ran away with it for a little bit. But again, the second time around, you got a little bit closer, obviously, but again, still podium finish with 8 seconds behind, and one of the guys out of 6 on the lead lap isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, that's great.